What's up, everybody? Straight Shot here with another video for Space Engineers. I don't know why I went English there, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this game. I'm loving it. So here's our goals today. As you can tell, I did finish the medical bay from last episode because I found silver. I didn't take this guy. I left him home because I was charging him up. He's actually fully charged now. Took this guy out. He was 100% charged. I took him out to way over there. Let's see, 6.75. We drove down this way. See, I do have a tank, so we're good. Drove him this way, all the way through. Went down that way because I felt like, I'm not going up the mountains. I just figured I'd stay on flat ground. Went all the way around and found some silver over there. Actually, I found two spots of silver, one in the ground and then one boulder that was up on the ground. And I'll take you guys to go see that at some point. But if you ever see boulders on the ground, when they're far, depending on your graphic settings, if they're far out, sometimes you can get these little bushes right here confused, because if you're really zoomed out from your vehicle and you're driving around, when that's starting to render in, you're like, oh, is that it? No, that's not it. Sometimes they're hard to see, but they're fairly big once you get up on them, but they're fairly big boulders that you can use that will have iron in it, cobalt, silver. I didn't find any gold, but we didn't need it. We don't need gold for what the next thing I want to do. And the next thing I want to do is, I feel like we're ready. I feel like we're ready for the stars. Sun's just now coming up over the horizon there. I think we're ready. I want to go out there and get some plutonium, check some stuff out, because eventually we're going to make a space station. That's going to be the goal, I'm hoping. I'm not going to make any 100% promises on it, because I do have some other friends that want to play this game, and they're getting set up to be able to do so. So I'm hoping that I could start a new series, a multiplayer series. I may have this single player and my multiplayer going at the same time. It just depends. But my main goal, end goal, is to eventually have a space station out there to where we can have a ship that's only required to take us up off the planet, land onto the space station, and then we hop onto a space-only ship and go out mining and exploring and whatever else. I have no idea if this game, let's look and see if this game has, let's see, what would it be called? Maybe hyperspace? It doesn't have anything. I don't know if it's got any kind of hyperdrive or warp drive. Let's try that. Warp. Let's just say drive. Maybe it's some type of drive. Or different games call it something different. So I don't see anything on here. So I don't think we can leave this solar system. It would be awesome if we could eventually. That way we can go check out other planets or other worlds. Or I'm not sure how the internal systems work here. But it looks like we do have another world there. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an alien planet, and we have a moon that we can go check out. So there's still plenty to go do, and we can actually have a station set up on that planet for whatever reason, just because we can. And then we can have a moon station. There's too much to do. Yeah, I did do some building on here, and it looks like we had some leftover pieces there. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to try to work on a ship that can go into space. So that's where we're going to get started. As you can tell, I made a hotbar for everything we will need. I've done some research on everything that is needed for a spaceship. So let's get started. I know I just wanted to watch that. You see how fast that was? Whew. It's so much faster than this guy. So much faster. I just come over and click it and boom, it's pretty much done. And I did change my character. Look at that. All gold out. I'm all blinged out, baby. I'm ready to go. All kinds of blinged out. But yeah, I'm all blinged out, looking good. And we're blinged out, ready to go to space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just get started and get set up with the basics, and I'm going to bring you guys back to, once I figure out everything that I want to get done, I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys, we're back. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't want to start this without you guys. I've been building a lot of stuff without you guys, and I think that's probably some of the fun. So I'm gonna show you my techniques. It's not really techniques. It's just need one motor to get this thing started. All right, so I do have a bunch of stuff crafting here. As you can tell, well, I say a bunch of stuff. Now it's to the point where I put it all pretty much in there. I didn't want to stop, be left with a bit of stopping point because we need stuff crafting. So I just did a couple hundred of everything. I don't think we need more than a couple hundred of everything. If we do, then I'll just cut, but I think we should be good. I don't know why I took the other stuff out of my inventory. Motors, that's what I want to get. Get a couple hundred of those. A couple hundred of those going. And large steel tubes, I think, yeah. We won't need 200. We'll just get 100 of those going. Batteries, I don't need as much, so we'll get rid of those. And we've got a good amount of everything. I like to get, just because I'm a weirdo, I like to have some clean numbers there if I can. So we got motors. I think we grabbed the motors, didn't we? Yeah. All right. I don't have to take that. I shouldn't have to take that up to 100%, but I can't do it. Like, there's something in me that just cannot not put it at 100%, even though I may lose those materials. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this up. I feel like I'm thinking this should be high enough. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a cockpit. Actually, I know what I'm gonna have to do first, because the cockpit is not going to sit there. So back to 3 and hit that. And so we want to hit T to turn the rotation off so that I can put this guy 4, 9, and let's get him welded up. I need displays and computer components. We won't worry about the bulletproof glass just yet. And I cannot speak. It is early in the morning. I have some other plans I've got to do today, so I do want to get, and my inventory is full. So let's put 100 of you away, 100 of you away. Displays, that's probably something I'm gonna have to queue up. Let's get about 100. We don't need 200. Let's get 100 of them up. I think we're good on those. So yeah. All right, so we got some displays. I think that should be everything. I just want to get this, let's see, bulletproof glass. Let's just go ahead and get it. I can't do it. I told you, it's in my system. I can't do it. I can't not make it 100%. It's just something in me. Because what happens is, what I fear is I'm going to get it, and just because I see it and I look at it and go, okay, oh yeah, it's 100%. It looks 100%, so it should be 100%, and it's not. And I take it, and it like barely dings something and explodes, and then there I am, sitting in space, and then we're gonna have to respawn down here, and then we've got a whole ship up there with materials and whatever I carry with me, just sitting up there. All right, so let's see here. What we want to do next is I want to put, basically, kind of give you guys an idea. I'm going to put right here on the very back of it, I'm going to put, what am I going to do? I'm going to do 4, 3. I'm going to put the battery down below. So I'm going to put here. So we got an unknown signal coming in. Sorry about that weird cut. My dog has decided that she wants to chase our cat and bark a lot, so I apologize about that. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to, because we're going to be up there for, I don't know how long, probably not too long, but I'm going to be up there for a good bit. I want to be able to create oxygen for us and fuel, hydrogen, because that's what we're going to be needing. So I want to have, let's see, G, was it O2, I think, O2 generator. I think I have it somewhere here. Yeah, so 9. We're going to rotate it. You see how it's got the 2 connectors there? I want to rotate it so where it does connect there. Let me get this thing somewhat built up. See, I need more computer. No. Large tubes. Large tubes are pretty heavy, so I'm just going to grab as many as I can, which is all of them. I put them in there, did I not? Did I grab the wrong thing? Oh, I grabbed the girders. I didn't grab the right thing. So yeah. Large steel tubes. I knew something was up. I knew when I grabbed a whole stack of something that when my inventory wasn't fully 100%. All right, so this guy's up. We got the generator here. Let's see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, where's my hydrogen? Here we go. I'm going to put that right up against that guy right there because I want to be able to weld this bad boy up. Normally, like I said, I don't weld things as I go because I want to change stuff or I don't like it. But I've got to be able to see where these ports are because I'm not like some advanced people to be able to remember where the ports are to line things up perfectly. I'm just not good at that stuff. So what am I missing? I got to stop talking when I'm looking at that stuff. I got to say it out loud. All right, so small tubes, large tubes, and more steel plates. So large tubes. Let's get rid of everything and let's grab these here and then let's grab these here. See, I can't even carry. Those steel tubes are just, I have to make 3 or 4 trips just to make them because those things are heavy. All right, so we got plenty of those. Let's grab that. We may have to queue up some more small tubes since I've only got 100 of them. I say only. Okay, so that's 100%. Let's go ahead and queue that up just so we have them. All right, and then what else am I want? I'm going to put my that is so off center. Wow, talk about. Now I'm gonna have to make 3 or 4 trips. There goes the. Okay, so I don't want to waste any parts. Put all this stuff back. Those large steel tubes are going to take up my inventory. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? 3, 8. Let's get this thing on here. Let me get up in the air, that may help. That is it. Okay, that's it. 100%. That's it. We're going with it. Let's get it. I know it's it because I can't even reach it now. All right, computers, large tubes. Let's go ahead and do the large tubes because we know those are heavy. Large tubes, boom. I think that's plenty. That is plenty. All right, so now we're doing small tubes, computers. Boom, boom. Do a display. We'll do internals. Do U just in case, and then computers. Construction components. How did I miss that? Normally, that's one of the first things I bring, along with steel plates. It's one of the 2 things that I need: internal plates, steel plates, and construction components are normally the main things you need to build anything. All right, so that is done now that it's center. So what we're going to do next? Next, we're going to have, let's go back to 3. We're going to have, let's see, 7 here. All right, so this is the large storage container. 2 reasons I want large is because I want to be able to put plenty of ice in there and still have room and not get filled up. And I want to be able to put plenty of other materials and sources in there. Plus, you can put the thruster back there and it fits. And I don't have to worry about it. So let's line you up. Boom, we're done. Let's go to 4, 9, and let's weld you up and see what we're missing. Motors. Got everything but motors. Let's go ahead and just grab the motors. Okay. So this is what I do when I'm building stuff. I go and grab, weld. I go and grab and I weld. But normally I don't finish welding until I'm almost 100% done. But like I said, I need to remember where these ports are because I forget where they are. So now we're going to do the big boy. Get on there. Boom. All right, so that should fit 4, 9, weld. Metal grids and large steel. Those large steel tubes are going to be the death of me. All right. So metal grids, boom, and then large steel tubes. I have 0 room for it. Let's drop those out. And let's grab as many as we can, then we'll come back. Oh, we have plenty. Okay. All right, so big boy's up, and then we're gonna, while we're out here, 4, 3, and 3 again, and then we're gonna go with small guys here. We're gonna have one here. Rotate that bad boy. I need steel plates. I took all the steel plates. See, can't lay nothing down without steel plates. So let's put these out. Let's put these out where I'm gonna need those. Let's do 100 of those, 100 of those. I mean, I got 100 of those. That should be good. And then I have 0 room for the rest of the stuff. Okay, we'll just go with what we got. Inventory space is a thing in this game. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just place all these because I know pretty much. And then, all right, and then 4, 9. Let's build up what we can. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She is just going crazy. She likes to play with the cat. The cat wants to have nothing to do with her. And she don't like that. She likes attention. She is an attention seeker. So construction components, that's what I was missing. Okay. Construction components, how many can I get? 48, that's all I can get. Okay. All right, so that gives us on each side, forward, up, down, left, and right. What do I need? Construction components. And this is another reason why I wanted this, is because when my energy's low and I'm in the middle of building stuff, I didn't want to sit there for like 15 minutes and let this thing, it doesn't take that long, but what are we missing here? Is that? No. Construction components, that's what we're missing. Ah, I remembered. Even though I was talking, running my mouth. All right, so that one's completely done. This one needs to be large steel tubes. Ah, those tubes. I think I only needed 4 of them though. So that's, I can't even grab any of them. So let's put 100 there. I can only do 100. One of those, 3. I think we're gonna be missing one. Nope, we're good. Okay, these guys are 100%. So we've got forward thrust, we got left, right, up and down, and now we just need forward. Which what we're going to do is I'm going to put, because I don't want to be going too fast, I want to be able to slow down real good. I'm going to put 2 of them on here, and to be able to do that, I need a conveyor conjunction. Let's see, and it's going to have the junction on it. So what we'll do is we will rotate or turn it until, there we go. That's a small conveyor conjunction. What do I need? Interior plates. All right, so we got one there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it. Actually, let me do this just because I like seeing it. Let's go back to 5. Let's turn this to where it is a L shape. Still learning this thing. Okay, so I want to face it this way because I don't want to put just 1 on there. I want to put 2 on there, and then let's turn it once, put that on there, and I think that should be enough space, enough clearance for each one. Yes, that should be plenty of space for both those guys. 4, 9. And let's get these guys built. So I want to be able to stop. And I'm also going to have to put lights on this thing. Okay, 100%. It just doesn't look good. I hate that. But hey, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. All right, so the next thing we need, all right, so we've got our thrusters good. Now we need power. So to do power, we need to, we'll put this bad boy right here. Let's flip it like that. I just like having the power indicators at the very top. And then we also need our oxygen generator. Let's see, that's 9, I think. And let's rotate that bad boy. Let's see, where's the top? So if that's on the bottom, but I want the indicator right out on the outside so I can see it very well. That's right. Yeah. So I want the indicators of how much oxygen is in there. Okay. All right, so now we need a bunch of heavy stuff besides those computer parts. Power cells and large tubes, small tubes. Done. And then what we're going to do, do I have anything? Yep, just power cells is all I need. 20 of them. And we've got power. I think one cell should be good enough. One cell should be good. Let's fill our tank. All right. And as you can tell in here, got a ton of ice sitting there. Wonder what that's for. But we're gonna need a lot more than that, but we've got plenty. All right, so, all right, there's that. And now we need a connector. Actually, see, I messed up. I needed that large piece down at the bottom. I did. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut away. I'm gonna take this stuff apart, re-rotate this, and put it all back, get us back to where we are right now. So we're not wasting any time. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Got everything fixed. I did get this thing rotated. I put this thing on there twice, and because I didn't realize, I thought that it was a big one on top and bottom, but it's not. It's 3 small ones. So just remember that, 3 small ones, and then 1 big one on the side. 2 big ones on each side. So it's 3 small ones, 3 big ones. And so I got a big one here, big one there, big one there. So the reason why I wanted a big one at the bottom here is so that I can we have to be able to attach it to our base so that we can charge it up, because I am not going up into space on just 25%. Not gonna happen. So we should be able to reach this from here, yeah. So small components, construction components, motors, computers, and small tubes. Motors. I always forget the motors. I guess it would need motors to be able to push and pull things out, in and out. All right, so we can hook it up to the ship. We can put stuff in and out of our ship here. I think we're good. Should be good. Oh, actually no. We need to put, so this can fill up with air. I need to put some vents. One right there. Hit 9. All right, go back to K menu and then depressurize. All right, so that should be filling. We should be good there. Now I got to work on the thrusters. I've got the back and the front. We got the space thrusters. Now we need the environmental thrusters. So we're going to go to 3, and I think I do not have them on my hotbar. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get our gyroscopes up. I'm going to do, because this is such a long ship, I don't know how this really works. I don't know if you need one in the front and the back and it helps with everything, but I do know the bigger the ship, the more gyroscopes you need. So if you're having trouble turning your ship on the axes, any of the axes, then a gyroscope is what you need. You may need to add a couple or add 1 or 2. Boom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our ore detector Do I have that on my hotbar? Yes. 6. Let's put. I'm gonna need steel plates. I think. No, I'm not. Let's turn this down. I don't want to be at jagged too much. I don't want it to be grabbing anything. So we'll put that there, and then like I don't want it. I know it's already jagged, but I don't want anything to kind of pass that plane there. And then where do we want to put our antennae? 5. Let's put you right here. Look good right there. Boom. All right. 4, 9, and well. So we need 4 radio components, and then we'll need probably an ore detector. Yeah, a detector component. All right. So let's grab those things. So let's weld you up. Boom, we're good there. And then let's get you finished. All right, I think that's everything. I tried to put everything on my hotbar that I knew I was going to put on here. Let's just go through it real quick. JavaScript, antenna, ore detector. We have our storage. We have our tank. We have our O2H2 generator. We have our oxygen tank. We have our battery. I may even put another battery on here at some point. I don't know. It just makes me so nervous. All right, so we're already halfway filled with that. So all right, so now we need. Let's go to G. Actually, let's go to our hotbar that's clean, and let's go to our atmospheric thrusters. Boom, and we're gonna do. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those were all facing down. Okay. So, and then I need a frontwards and a backward. So let's do this. Let's touch it so it's on the. So that's going to be forward, I think. Just in case, I'm going to put 2, and then I'm going to put backwards here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do our left and right up here. So we shouldn't have to turn or adjust our turning. I say we shouldn't, but so go in there and then 1 there. Okay. So we'll go to 9 and we'll just start welding away on these things. And we are done, guys. We are finished with the ship. I think we are done. All right, so those. Let's get in here just while I'm thinking about it. Let's get our air vents, turn them off. There we go. Air vents. See, make sure the cockpit is good. Oxygen tank, we're 100%. I don't know why that. I saw that right. It's saying 100%, but I'm only getting 3 lights. We're not going up with a faulty oxygen tank, are we? So I'm thinking once I detach this thing, it will be flying on its own. But before I do that, I want to get this guy over here moved out of the way. Let's enter U. Let's. All right. Flying shuts you off. You should be 100% on your charge. You are. So you're good there. All right. The moment of truth, guys. The moment of truth. Whew. This always makes me nervous. Always makes me nervous. And she's on her own. And let's hit V. Back out. She's a beaut. She's a beauty, Clark. She's a beaut. All right, so we're gonna slowly. Actually, that reminds me. I'm glad it's nighttime. We gotta throw some lights on this bad boy, but we can do that while it's charging. Whilst it charges. I do not want it to turn this way, so, and I do not want to hit this tree, but I like that tree, so I don't want to knock it down. Let's get you turned. Nice and neat. And let's bring her down slowly. Move her over. She's a big old girl, but we'll get her. We'll get her in there. Come on. Let's see. Will it connect? Will we connect? Scraping stuff. I don't like that. All right. So why is everything shut down? That's the question. All right, guys, we're back. I've got her connected. I got it connected. It should be. I've got to set it. I got to go in and go to battery. Set it to recharge so that it's only recharging and it's not sharing power with anything else. So we'll go ahead and let that go. Let's make sure, double check. It would be nice if it didn't go alphabetical order with everything. Like it would go alphabetical order with your stuff, and then it would be grouped with another, your whatever you're attached to. Because this stuff right here is stuff that's not. This is stuff in my base. So whenever you connect to anything, you are able to see, should be able to see anything on that grid, small, large, or small. So basically, what I've done is I've taken all my hydrogen thrusters, I've grouped them together here. So I'll show you why I'm doing that in just a second. And then I'm going to do my atmospheric thrusters. Make sure I get all of them. Group those together, and we're going to call those Atmo thrusters. Save. And here's the reason why I'm doing that. So I can go to G, I can go to my groups, and then it just should be all my my block groups. So I've got my Atmo thrusters here. I'm gonna have those on one, and that's gonna be toggle block on and off. And then I'm gonna have my Atmos or my hydrogen thruster group. I'm gonna have that here so that I can toggle that on and off. And actually, I want to actually toggle off my thrusters now. So everything should be off. I'm not using any power. So basically what I got to do now is, man, this thing's big. I'm glad I didn't have to extend it at all. That's a good thing. But as far as this guy, I'm gonna throw some lights on him, put some parachutes on him. So that's gonna be it, guys. I appreciate you joining me on this. This was fun. This was exciting. I know it was just a building episode, but we did build this guy, and she's beautiful. We got to name her. We got to name her Betty. Big Betty is what we're gonna call her. Black Betty. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. I may take this guy and move him up just so it's more symmetrical, and then we open up that port there just in case we need it for anything. And I'll probably give her a paint job, or maybe paint her all black so she's Black Betty. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps you out more than you can imagine. If you did not like the video, just thumbs down it. I feel like if I don't deserve your thumbs up, then I don't deserve it. You should thumbs down it. But if you want to get more videos, please subscribe. And if you want to get notifications on when I upload new videos, hit that bell notification. You can also follow me on Twitter. I also post there, and then also on Facebook, and then I also have a link to my Discord. So if you ever want to join us, you're more than welcome to. If you ever see me in there, I'm usually in the general, but if you ever see me in there, just jump in. If you're playing the game I'm playing or not, it doesn't matter. Come in. I like to talk to people, learn new people, and have fun. And maybe if you play this game, we can play together or something. So we'll just get it all figured out. So I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.